Hello and welcome guys back to Kryptoschnack. My name is Marian and I hope you all have a good start into the week, and if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. It's nice to have you all here. And what we're gonna do today, I have some great news, a lot of news actually from Tesla, and I will go through that with you. If you stay tuned, want to stay tuned, just subscribe to my channel and I will just play in the background the content that I'm able to use from Jeff Roberts. So please check his channel out. His channel is linked in the description. So this credit goes to him, and I will just dive into the news we have, because actually we have more news happening right now, as we actually have construction happening on this side. And so I'm just going to dive in with you about that. So first of all, the construction currently at the place, as you can see, barely anything is happening. So it is Sunday, so it might be the reason for that. Really great news before the earnings happening this week. Wedbush is upgrading the stock from $475 to $500 with expectations of great earnings. And as mentioned yesterday in my video, I do expect great earnings, and I do believe we will see record profit, maybe, because based on the way Tesla has spent money this year, I do believe they will still try to make a nice profit. The next thing is even more interesting, as everything about the battery day and the battery technology has a bit calmed down since the battery day, and we have gotten back to business as usual. But Tesla researchers found out that based on a new test, that they could have a battery lasting 2 million miles. So the key here is based on statistics that an average American, and in this case I just use the American stats, an average American citizen who is having a car is driving the car maximum 30 miles per day. So if you do that, you actually won't use any almost nothing of the battery. So if you use 30 miles, you might just use 10 to 15 or 25% of your total battery. And if you use a Tesla, it's going to be even less. So the key here is if you use 25 to 50% of the entire battery charge, and you recharge always at that time, and you don't make the battery go down to 20%, 10%, you will extend the life of your battery. So based on that test, as most people are just driving 30 miles, or let's even say 60 to 70 miles would be enough as well, people won't use more than 50% of their battery that is charged, and this would even more extend the life of a battery and the range it could drive before changing the entire battery. So this is actually really great news, and I do believe with the development that we see with the batteries at the moment, I am really confident that we could even reach further gains in the life of the batteries and the miles you could travel with that. Another thing is Shanghai. We have talked about Shanghai yesterday as well, as how important it is to the overall goal of reaching 500K deliveries. So what we have seen, which was kind of flying under the radar, is that we have seen Tesla Model 3s being outside with a protective wrap. So I was actually seeing that yesterday when I watched the video from the Tesla Shanghai factory myself, and I didn't even catch it first place. But when I read the news today, it makes a lot of sense. Why would you put protective wrap around it if you would deliver it in China? So it looks like Tesla Shanghai is already on time schedule to export cars. So it seems like they have the capacity to do that. And another consumer from Europe actually has shown its delivery receipt, and on this delivery receipt he could actually see that the destination was a C, and and China. So it's kind of the style of the Model 3 looks like the style of the Model 3s produced in Shanghai. So it could actually already happen that people will get soon cars to Europe from China. So I think they will do that till next year, just for this time till the Giga Berlin is producing cars. So as always, the amount of cars sold before a factory is opening at a certain place is dipping down. So we could see that in China before Shanghai was actually producing, because Tesla was concentrating on Europe and America. And this is why we might see no dip in Europe, because Shanghai is delivering cars to Europe as well. And this would allow Fremont to further deliver cars in the United States, and it would be more effective to do so. Yeah, so this is great news. They are exporting cars, and I think they will start doing that as well for the other Asian countries around China, and they will deliver cars to India too. So I do believe it just shows how fast the capacity and the production ramp has happened in Shanghai. Another thing which is really interesting, there comes in place Indonesia. Why Indonesia? Because it's such a nickel-rich country. And there are rumors, and Elon Musk was kind of talking around the point with that. He didn't really admit it yet. But my personal speculation was, first we could see another factory, the next Gigafactory in India, which could actually happen. But I do believe that the next battery factory could be in Asia, which makes a lot of sense. And it could actually be in Indonesia. And there are certain people in Indonesia who are working for the government admitting that there are certain talks going on. So I do believe it could happen that they are going to start producing batteries in Indonesia, which is actually not a bad location if you think about the central location you have in Asia. You could deliver batteries, power packs, and all that to Australia and New Zealand, but you can also transport it to China, India, Vietnam, Thailand, wherever you want to go. So it would make actually a lot of sense, and the labor cost is not as high as in Australia, New Zealand, or other countries like Europe, etc. So I do believe it could be a good move of Tesla going to Indonesia, making a battery factory. And for the last news today, guys, we almost forgotten about the Tesla Model Y that is produced in Fremont. And there was a Twitter user who actually asked when finally the version of a 7-seater of the Model Y is coming. And Elon Musk actually stated that it will be produced in 1 month, and deliveries can be expected by the end of the year. So I do think, as yesterday mentioned, we will be surprised about the amount of cars produced and delivered in Tesla Shanghai and as Giga Shanghai, and we will be surprised about the ramp up we see in Fremont. I mean, of course, the maximum kind of cars you can produce and deliver in Fremont is around 500,000, and they are working on that to reach that level. But I do believe that we will see more and more Model Ys coming out right now, and this will help them to reach the 500K this year. So guys, if you like my video, of course, first of all, thank you again to Jeff Roberts, and support his channel, so he is uploading every single day. And you have seen, based on the video, there are not a lot of things happening on Sunday, but I believe we will see more things happening during the week now. And yeah, if you like my content, guys, of course, please help and subscribe to my channel. This would really help me. You can find me on Twitter under Future Investing at Kryptoschnack. And as always, I'm not only talking about Tesla, I'm also talking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, as I do believe both are changing the way we interact, drive, and live. So, guys, I wish you all the best and hope to see you again here. Take care, guys.